Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Sarah, and on this channel I share anti-MLM and scam commentary, so if that's your sort of thing, I would love for you to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and with that, let's dive in. We are again back to Monat', all things Monat' recently. They've had a lot of big updates. Recently they've had an incentive trip, and then they had a meeting with their SEDs and EDs, their senior executive directors and executive directors at their headquarters in Miami, Florida. I did cover both of those events recently in 2 different videos. I will leave a link in the description for both of those videos. I know we have all been waiting with like bated breath for this December 1st announcement. I'm kidding. I did have a good laugh at my own expense at the NDA that I covered in my Monat' HQ trip video. You can read in the NDA, it says, been selected to participate in the leadership, what I assume the word strategy. And then I guessed that it said lunch or brunch. I don't know why I wouldn't have assumed that it said launch. I think that is I think we can all probably now see that the word is launch and not lunch or brunch. It didn't occur to me at the time. I just saw UNCH and my immediate thought was it was going to be a meal. So anyway, moving on. On December 1st, they had the big announcement video. And very quick, before we get into all of that, I just had to share this one little extra thing that a very high up rep, I've covered a lot of her stuff before, she shared this photo on her Instagram stories. I don't know, I'm trying to see. I believe it was maybe in the last few days, so the end of November. And I'll just show you. Okay, so this is a photo that they allegedly took while these SEDs and EDs were in Miami at HQ. And can you imagine? You guys, can you imagine? Honestly, can you imagine taking this photo with anyone, but especially the CEO of your company? I saw this and I was like, all right, I have to find a place to include this. I don't have a good way to kind of weave it in to the rest of the story I'm going to be telling today, but just wanted to start this off here just as a good reminder as to what kind of business this is and maybe the kinds of things and the kinds of mindsets that some of the reps are in as we have announcements like whether they get to come to HQ for this trip and then the announcement that I'm going to cover today. It's just all like, I don't know, rose-colored glasses. Anyway, moving on. Now, if we want to actually look at like the calendar of when this announcement was to come out, it was December 1st. And this year, Thanksgiving fell pretty late in the month of November. So December 1st fell obviously after month end of November. So for people and reps in MLMs, usually the end of the month is like a big time where they have to really focus on their business, close out those sales numbers, close out those recruitment numbers. So I assume that there was some stress from the end of the month. Probably also some personal stress from maybe holiday traveling or holiday hosting with it being Thanksgiving. And then, of course, right after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. So they had marketing stuff that they needed to share for their own, product sales and then more recruitment stuff. We went over this in the last few videos we've had about Monat', that they've been doing all these different product sales. So the amount of things that have been on their plates is like extensive. And I assume this was just like an added thing, a little cherry on top. So I saw a lot of the higher up reps over the weekend were like saying that they were like staying up really late, waking up really early because, again, this big announcement. Anyway, again, just trying to give you a full picture of what was going on the weeks leading up to and then the weekend of this announcement. Monat' officially shared that the announcement was going to come out live on YouTube on Sunday, December 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When I saw that news, I created a poll on my YouTube channel to see where your guys' heads were at as to what you thought the announcement was going to be. Before the announcement came out, I believe there was like 100 to 150 votes, and it looks like most people guessed correctly that they assumed it was going to be an update to the compensation plan, bonuses or incentives, and that is actually what the announcement is going to be that we're going to cover today. And as a note for this video, I decided that I'm not going to blur the faces of the 2 people who are in the video. It was shared by Monat' on their official YouTube channel. It's a public announcement, so for those reasons, I kind of weighed my options and decided I'm not going to blur the faces of these people.
Hello, Monat' family. So glad you're joining us on a Sunday. And we have people right now from all over the world. North America, Europe, and Australia. It's December, Hard to believe, huh? We're wrapping up the year. And in Monat'S, we want to do it with a bang and set us for an amazing 2025. So today, I'm here to talk to you about the new Monat'S. Monat'S has always been about innovation, staying ahead of the curve, and working together to achieve extraordinary things. For the past year, we've been working tirelessly to enrich the Monat'S brand and opportunity. Think about it. We launched the Visionary Founders Pool in North America. We launched even more new cutting-edge products in more nations, refreshed our incredible brand, and brought you some of the most lucrative incentives in the industry. At Monat'S, one thing stands out above all. We have the best compensation plan in the industry, powered by our world-winning premium products that work, a leadership-building powerhouse, and an unmatched culture that sets us apart. But there's one thing. Our work never stops. We don't settle. We're constantly looking for new ways to evolve and get even better. Just recently, we had the privilege of connecting with some of our top leaders right here at HQ in Miami. We had some really meaningful conversations, discussing barriers they've seen in the businesses and areas they were eager to simplify. Their insights were crystal clear. We need to strengthen the market partner in VIP preferred customer experiences while creating even richer earning opportunities for everyone. And guess what? These leaders didn't just point out challenges. They brought bold ideas to the table. Together with our incredible corporate team, we've turned those ideas into transformative enhancements. These updates are designed to make it easier than ever to Monat'S. Simpler processes, bigger impacts, and more rewards for you and your teams. So, are you ready to see how you can build your new, powerful Monat'S legacy starting today? Okay, so let's start with what's new for the VIP customers. First, I'm thrilled to announce that, started already at midnight, there will be zero enrollment fees for new VIP preferred customers. Forever. No strings attached. This makes it easier than ever for anyone who's been waiting to try our incredible products to start today and enjoy all the benefits of our new customer rewards program.
All right, so the first part of the announcement is that there will be zero enrollment fees for new VIP preferred customers, forever with no strings attached. So I think that removing the enrollment fees likely serves like a dual purpose. First, it lowers that barrier for new VIP customers who may be otherwise hesitant to buy. But I think the other purpose and the main purpose likely involves securing that long-term revenue from flagships. By waiving that upfront fee, Monat'S can ensure that customers are more likely to sign up for those recurring monthly shipments, which would in turn create a consistent revenue stream for them.
Speaking of programs, the all-new VIP Perks is here for everyone. A robust global rewards program that lets our preferred customers earn more points while they shop. Use those points for big discounts, and we're saying goodbye to FY and replacing them with full-size products after their first, second, and third flagship. This is a big improvement to our previous VIP points program. It's easier, it's more fun, and I guarantee you can't find a better program anywhere else.
So he references OFY, which stands for Only For You, which used to offer exclusive like mini products through flagship orders. But now he's saying they're going to replace that with full-size items. And on the surface, that seems like it could be a win, like you're getting bigger products without having to spend more money. But if we look deeper here, like we referenced in our last video, this could likely mean a way to kind of offload their excess inventory, especially that inventory that they're struggling to sell outright. And then, of course, tying it to 3 flagships just keeps customers roped in for a little bit longer. So to me, it doesn't feel like an added perk. It's a way to kind of push out products that they're likely sitting on while they can guarantee more revenue from this auto ship commitment.
In North America, we're adding flat rate shipping. Just $5 for all orders under $100 and free shipping for orders over $100 for our retail customers, VIPs, and market partners.
Okay, I don't mean to keep pausing it, but there's just like a long list of things, and I want to make sure that we address everything. So I think that off the cuff $5 flat rate shipping can seem like a big win, but of course we always have to look through this of like, what's the angle here? I think it's because it's cheap enough to make people feel okay with buying lower priced items without really having to worry about shipping costs. And that may open the door for more frequent small purchases, which would be a more consistent cash flow for Monat'. And if you're close to that $100 threshold, that might be enough for you to just be like, oh, I'll just buy some more to then get that free shipping. And of course, in the end, and we see this in lots of companies, it's just a way to get you to spend more, not really save.
But that's not all. We've recently added Klarna as a flexible payment option for orders, enrollments, and flagships.
Okay, Klarna has made another appearance, which I kind of figured that they would cover this in this announcement. In my previous video, we talked about this, and this whole like buy now, pay later situation is not what it's cracked up to be. On the surface, it sounds like it's a way to kind of help people get started, but in reality, it's likely to shift the financial risk off of them and onto Klarna. Monat' will get their money up front, and then Klarna takes on that burden of collecting the payments. It feels like they're consistently pushing Klarna as this flexible option, but to me, it feels like they're removing the barriers just enough to keep people locked in. They are preying on those who can't afford the upfront payment while conveniently sidestepping the fallout when those payments can't be made. So to me, this isn't about making it more accessible. It's just about recruitment. It feels like Klarna is just another way to kind of boost those numbers without addressing the major cracks in the system. And when we add this into all of the other things that seem to be happening, the panic sales, the urgent meetings, the endless promotions, it's hard to not view this as a very desperate attempt to keep the business afloat. Payment plans don't always scream like thriving company. In an MLM, they sort of scream, we'll do anything to keep people signing up.
You get to have the best hair skin of your life now and have the option to pay later. Now, let's talk about the updates for you, our amazing market partners, and everyone out there wanting to join Monat'. Ready for this? I'm literally and genuinely excited. So, we are introducing Monat' PowerStart, an impactful program designed to replace Smart Start, where you can earn up to $2,125 in bonuses. This isn't just a swap, it's a leap forward. It focuses on creating early success and long-term stability for your business. We are introducing a new rank called Associate Market Partner. Achieving this rank is easy and fast, with just 250 PV and one active line.
To break that down, he's saying that Monat' is replacing Smart Start with PowerStart, and they're offering up to $2,125 in bonuses, as well as introducing a new rank, Associate Market Partner, or AMP. All right, so let's attempt to break this down. So these bonuses are still entirely tied to recruitment, rank advancement, and maintenance. It isn't about selling the products. It's about bringing in new people and keeping those people all on track to meet their quotas. So let's talk about this new rank, Associate Market Partner, AMP. It looks like this new rank sits below Managing Market Partner, which was kind of the first major rank in the system. And to qualify, you need 250 PV, which is your personal volume, so $250 personal volume, and one active recruit. For a lot of reps, that 250 PV will likely come from personal purchases, so it's not like really about rewarding business success. It's like rewarding their participation. So of course we have to wonder, like, why are they adding this rank in here now? I personally immediately figured that it was because Monat is trying to kind of give the illusion of like people advancing in their rank more often or quicker, like giving struggling reps like an easier goal to hit, which will create the appearance of success. It, to me, feels a lot less like helping the reps and more like optics to make it seem like more people are advancing when in reality the bar has just been lowered.
Now, with PowerStart, you'll see incredible bonuses from AMP to MB, including a 500% increase in rank advancement bonuses, 50% matching rank bonuses, and new rank maintenance bonuses for associate market partners to market builders. Listen, these enhancements aren't just big, they are game-changing, giving you everything you need to reach new heights and thrive like never before. Now, to walk you through all the exciting details, I'm honored to introduce someone who truly embodies leadership, vision, and passion for our Monat community. Please join me in welcoming Senior Executive Director, Amy Ricabot. Amy, take it away.
Monat Market Partners, we are beyond excited that you chose to partner with Monat, a business opportunity that you get to build and create your dreams. Our generous comp plan was built to create a long-lasting, sustainable business. The foundation of Monat has been built. Now it's your time to power up and build your legacy. Introducing you to the PowerStart program, where we now have increased rank advancement bonuses, increased 50% matching rank advancement bonuses, and new rank maintenance bonuses. Your PowerStart is the month that you join, plus 5 more additional months, which rewards you on business building behaviors for sustainability, while also giving existing market partners a 50% pay increase as you help your new market partners build.
Let's break that part down. This new PowerStart system extends the time that market partners are able to earn bonuses. Under Smart Start, the previous program, it was 2 months and now it's 5 months. So it may seem that they're like giving reps more breathing room, but it could also mean that they're maybe just trying to keep reps tied into the system longer. Extending the time frame could kind of give the illusion of like opportunity down the road, but it also, stretches out that pressure to sell and to recruit from 2 months to now 5 months. It sort of feels less like a favor that the company is offering you and more of a way to like keep people engaged and recruiting more and selling more for as long as possible. So now about that 50% pay increase that she mentioned. That increase isn't for new recruits, it's for uplines, which are the ones that like bring people into the system. And they're the ones that are benefiting off of your work. So I was sort of trying to like theorize as to why they would make this change now. And my assumption is that it's Monat's way of incentivizing those uplines to recruit more aggressively or keeping them motivated amidst the likely very severe decrease in recruitment. By dangling these higher payouts for uplines, the company is trying to ensure that people stay engaged, which to me might suggest that there's some concerns currently or before they announce this to retain those high earners. They're kind of doing anything they can to incentivize people to keep recruiting and or to just stay.
This is huge, okay? Let's talk new rank maintenance bonuses. In this chart, you will notice a brand new range. Prior, our rank advancement bonuses were a one-time payout. Associate market partner, which is new, $0. Managing market partner, $100. Associate market builder, $100. Market builder, $150. As that was very generous, now watch these rank bonuses increase. Okay, let's call this month 1. When you achieve the new rank of Associate Market Partner, you are going to make a $25 rank advancement bonus. Managing Market Partner, $150 bonus. Associate Market Builder, $150 bonus. And Market Builder, a $200 bonus. Now, watch as you get a maintenance bonus for the following month by simply staying consistent and or re-ranking. So at Associate Market Partner month 2, an additional $50. Managing Market Partner, $200. Associate Market Builder, $200. Market Builder, $250. You guys, now we are at month 3 of maintaining your rank, being paid an additional Associate Market Partner, $100. Managing Market Partner, $250. Associate Market Builder, $250. And Market Builder, $300 additional dollars. You guys, what was once a one-time payout now has a 500% increase in pay by simply maintaining your rank. So yes, the rank advancements are stackable as well as the maintaining itself. So for simplicity, when you hit Managing Market Partner and maintain what once was a $100 rank advancement bonus is now $775. Now let's say you push and you hit Market Builder and maintain. What once was a $450 rank advancement payout is now $2,125 because rank advancements and maintenance bonuses are stackable.
Okay, I am going to attempt to break this down, and I am happy to be corrected. I spent way too much time trying to figure out where these numbers were coming from, but I'm going to do my best to give you kind of what I came up with. I think this is how they come up with that $2,125 bonus. It's from combining rank advancement bonuses and maintenance bonuses. So I'm going to attempt to calculate all of this. So these are one-time payouts for hitting a new rank. Associate Market Partner, $25. Managing Market Partner, $150. Associate Market Builder, $150. Market Builder, $200. If you add that all up, it equals $525. Now moving on to maintenance bonuses. These are payouts for maintaining your rank for up to 3 months. So for Associate Market Partner, it's $150 total because it's $50 in month 2, $100 in month 3. For Managing Market Partner, it's $450 total, $200 in month 2, $250 in month 3. Associate Market Builder, $450 total, $200 in month 2, $250 in month 3. Market Builder is $550 total, $250 in month 2, $300 in month 3. If you add that all up, that equals $1,600. So when we stack those, we get the $525 rank advancement bonus with the $1,600 maintenance bonus. Add that all together, it's $2,125. I very well could be wrong on this. I try to understand these compensation plans. I try to understand the bonuses. The thing that is a little bit confusing is they do have the chart in the video, but the compensation plan that's on their website that I was also trying to reference and get numbers from, it's not been updated to reflect this new rank and these new bonuses and the new PowerStart system. I couldn't find anything on the website. It was still everything for Smart Start. So again, I think this is where that number comes from. Could be wrong. Who knows? I'm almost like, I can't fathom actually watching this in real time and being in the company and being like, oh yeah, I totally get that. I totally understand. Who knows? I know that they like kind of speak their own language. So maybe when they saw those numbers, they were like, yep, I get it. To me, I watched it and I was like, what is happening? It took me so long. I was like jotting down notes for like an hour trying to like figure out where these numbers came from. It is so confusing. So what I think that they're saying is that you don't have to stay at one rank for 3 months before moving on to the next rank, and that those maintenance bonuses overlap with those rank advancement bonuses. So if you're hitting AMP in month 1, you rank up to MMP in month 2, and then you keep climbing, you're still earning those maintenance bonuses from the lower ranks while you're advancing to the higher ones. So for an example that I was jotting down and I attempted to figure this out is that by month 3, you could be earning $100 AMP maintenance bonus, $200 MMP maintenance bonus, all while you're also earning $150 rank advancement bonus for hitting A and B. Do you follow me? I barely follow myself. I am reading my notes verbatim right now. So if you wanted to get that full bonus amount of $2,125, again, based on my understanding, to get that level of bonus, you would need to be a market builder, which would come with $500 in personal volume, which is your own sale or purchases. You would need 4 active recruits. So those are recruits who are meeting their own minimums. You need $4,000 in group volume or GV, which is combined sales of you and your team. And then at least 1 recruit that is hitting managing market partner or MMP. So it's sort of like you're managing a mini sales team month after month. And if recruits don't hit those targets, you could lose your rank and you will likely lose those bonuses. It is tied to constant recruiting, managing your team, and hitting monthly quotas. And like the overlap of bonuses, that math is so complicated. I have to wonder if it's not intentional. I just cannot fathom hearing all of this and being like, yep, I get it. I understand where you got those numbers.
Heard, market partners, I'm going to need you to roll up your sleeves and watch as your income earnings have now increased by 50%. You are not only receiving that matching rank advancement bonus, but you are also receiving the maintenance bonuses as well.
So if you're an upline that has a downline, that matching rank advancement bonus is where you will likely start to see those real payouts from your recruits' efforts. So here is how this works. Whenever someone in your downline hits a new rank and earns their rank advancement bonus, you, as their upline, receive a 50% match on that bonus, as long as you have hit the same rank or higher. So if you want an example, if one of your recruits hits Market Builder and earns their $200 rank advancement bonus, you will get $100 off of their achievement. So $200 bonus for them, $100 for you, because it's 50% of their bonus. And if multiple people in your downline hit ranks in that same month, those bonuses stack. So if 2 people earn a $200 bonus, you would collect $100 from each, or $200 total. So what's the catch with all of this part? That bonus only applies if your recruit meets those quotas and you maintain your own rank. So even if your recruit is working hard, if you haven't kept up with your volume or rank requirements, you don't get the bonus.
You guys, as you help your new market partners not only advance in rank, but maintain it, PowerStart focuses on building and maintaining as you work through the ranks. When you focus on the structure, the rest of the volume requirements will come through your VIP sales between you and your team.
So she says PowerStart focuses on building and maintaining as you work through the ranks. And to me, this sort of highlighted the very core structure of MLMs. The success doesn't depend on you hitting a rank. It's about you hitting it and maintaining it, which requires your recruits to perform consistently over time, which then kind of shifts the focus away from sales to being on the constant management of your downline. The emphasis on helping new market partners advance in rank sort of reveals a system that is very clearly prioritizing recruitment over product sales. To succeed, you need to build a team and ensure that they're hitting quotas, which, as we know, is much easier said than done. The turnover in MLMs is notoriously hard, meaning that even if you initially build a strong team, maintaining that momentum is a consistent uphill battle.
This is where Monat'S super seller bonuses will drive your paychecks even higher. Here at Monat'S, you are compensated well every single Friday and the 15th of every month based off of your personal sales. In case you missed that, you are making 5 paychecks a month in addition to building off of your personal sales. You guys, this income is buildable and it is uncapped. Each Friday paycheck includes 15% of your new VIP sales and any collections. The 15th personal sales bonus is an additional bonus based off your month's total personal volume.
All right. MLMs love to talk about how often that they're paid, but I did just want to briefly just discuss this. These are not guaranteed payouts. They are commissions. If you don't sell enough, you don't get paid. And like that 15% that she mentioned, if you sold $100, that's $15 in commissions, which is before you subtract taxes, the items that you've purchased personally, and like anything related to marketing. And flex are sort of designed to get recurring payments set up, but these are often canceled. People sign up, realize that they don't need that much product that often, so then they, log in quick and cancel that flex. And that mid-month bonus based on personal volume that she mentioned, that is where like the pressure really builds. In MLMs, that personal volume often includes what you are personally purchasing. So when that pressure and stress does build to make sure that you're hitting your rank, reps will spend their own money to stay active. So just to like address that whole 5 paychecks part, like sure, you can get 5 paychecks in a month, but that's only if you're constantly selling and recruiting and maybe even buying the products yourself. And honestly, does it really matter how often you get paid if those paychecks are like with tiny amounts of money?
You are empowered to build and sustain your business while also expanding your VIP sales and grow those Friday paychecks. You guys, our products here at Monat'S are unmatched.
I know, like in the grand scheme of this whole conversation, her using the word empowered is like, it's probably like not that big of a thing, but I just can't hear this stuff and not want to address it. Words like this are often like carefully chosen by people in MLMs. And I think it's because they sound like positive while subtly or not so subtly shifting all of the responsibility and blame on the reps. So success or failure, that is framed entirely on you. It just feels like kind of like yucky. And the quote is, you are empowered to build and sustain your business while also expanding your VIP sales and grow those Friday paychecks. In this business model, selling products is not what the business is about. It is about recruiting and managing a team of people who are also doing the same thing. Those paychecks depend on your performance as well as your team's performance. And like, that's not empowerment, it's like dependence. And then when she goes on to say that the products are unmatched, we've spent this entire time talking about the compensation plan and these bonuses. That compensation plan reveals the truth. The money comes from recruitment, not product sales. So those words like empowerment gloss over that reality, and it sort of just drives me crazy. It makes it sound like you, the rep, are in control when we know that to not be true. The structure and the compensation plan say otherwise.
Your pay associated with building your team and customer base is also unmatched. Let's dream big. Go all in. Welcome to the Monat family. Your powerful new era starts today.
Thank you so much, Amy. That was powerful, and you did a great job explaining the potential that PowerStart has. Amy is an inspiration. She inspires every day, and I'm so glad it was her delivering this exciting news to our Monat family. Now, before we wrap up, I got one more exciting update to share with you. So if you're feeling a little FOMO, if you are existing market partners and saying, oh, have FOMO, don't worry, we've got you. Okay, so listen carefully. All MPs whose highest paid rank during 2024, that means January to November, is less than Market Builder and are outside their Smart Start period can now PowerStart Restart. So we're giving you an opportunity to experience PowerStart for 3 months.
Okay, so this PowerStart Restart is like being marketed as a generous second chance for reps who didn't hit those higher ranks like Market Builder. But of course, we have to ask, why didn't those reps hit those higher ranks? If the business model were sustainable, a reset probably wouldn't even be necessary. So in my opinion, this move kind of is designed to re-engage those reps who are sort of on the verge of quitting. By extending that 3-month window, Monat creates urgency and like the illusion of progress, which then keeps reps in that cycle of selling, recruiting, and buying to reach those quotas. It's not about ensuring success. It's about sort of like stalling that churn of recruits and squeezing out more like time and effort and money from them. And the timing of this particular part of the announcement feels key. I feel like it's Monat's way of sort of like padding their numbers before year end and like sort of covering up the deeper issues of declining revenue and declining recruitment. It doesn't feel like this reset is about generosity. It's sort of like to keep the system and the business afloat while like delaying the inevitable.
And remember, all the sponsors, regardless, everybody, forever, can earn 50% matching bonuses if they are paid as the same rank or higher. This is your moment. With these enhancements, you have everything you need to simplify your business, maximize your earnings, and build a Monat legacy you can be proud of. So, are we all ready to reach new heights? I know I am. And the time to make it happen is not in 2025. It's not in January. The time to make it happen is right now during the month of December. Together, we're just not building successful businesses. We are transforming lives and communities. With these new enhancements, we are taking the Monat mission and vision to the next level. We are empowering more people to dream big, believe in themselves, and achieve their goals. This is what Monat is all about, making an impact and creating a future that's as extraordinary as each of you. It's time to start building your new, powerful legacy. And we are here to do it with you every step of the way. We are Monat, and we are just getting started. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
All right, so that was the announcement. So exciting. The more I was thinking about it, the more I was like, why December to do all of this, to announce this big change in the comp plan and these bonuses? Like usually during this month of the year, it's very focused with most companies on product sales. December is typically a huge retail month. For a company that has a luxury product line, you would think this would be a time to kind of push promotions and highlight product sales or like, I don't know, roll out holiday bundles. But instead of capitalizing on this prime time in sales, Monat seems to be like hyper focused on this new compensation plan and like urging reps to build their legacy. This suggests, and it's just another example in a long line of them, that this isn't about selling products. It's about propping up the recruitment side of the business, and that's very telling. It feels like this is maybe a last-ditch effort to stabilize those recruitment numbers before the end of the year. If the company's financials aren't looking good, whether that's due to like declining sales or that high turnover rate or just other structural issues, a strong December for them is likely really important for optics. And like publicly, if this big announcement works, I'm sure they're going to spin like any momentum as like a major win. But behind the scenes, and when we do dig a little bit deeper, to me, this kind of feels like their attempt to salvage a likely very difficult year. And if December doesn't deliver, it could have a ripple effect into 2025. If leaders haven't already, they may start to kind of question the company's stability. And then recruits may hesitate to join, and retention could likely become even more challenging. The fact that they're focusing on this revamped plan instead of leveraging like the holiday shopping season makes it seem like they're less focused on product sales and more on keeping their workforce engaged, like no matter the cost. And this language that Ray uses, he says, the time to make it happen is not in 2025. It's not in January. And like, that phrasing feels a bit calculated. It's like a way to create urgency and to keep reps from having the space in their mind to step back and, you know, really think if they want to be spending their time and energy on this company during the holiday season. And the term of like legacy that is so often used in MLMs and that was used in this video, it's always just like vague enough to sound inspirational. It's like wording like that makes people feel like they're involved in something bigger, but we have to look at it again. Like, why now are they using that word legacy? It's likely another example of a way to keep reps engaged despite the massive recruitment and retention struggles that they're going through. The reality is that legacy is not often a term in MLMs. It's high turnover rates, constant struggle, constant pressure with little financial reward. It's like another way to kind of distract from the systemic issues that are happening. This really feels like a last-ditch effort to keep the company afloat. If everything were going well, there wouldn't be a need for this level of urgency or these resets or these bonuses. Instead of addressing like these fundamental issues, like the difficulty of maintaining these higher ranks, the high cost for reps to be a part of the business, or the over-reliance on recruitment, they decided to repackage the same old system with some new buzzwords. And by tying it into the end of the year, I think they're betting on people kind of just pushing through, even if that's just temporarily. For Monat, December isn't just a month in the calendar. It could very well be their last chance to stabilize their business, to do this before bigger problems surface in 2025. So to sort of like zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the urgency, the secrecy about the meetings and the announcement, and then this focus on recruitment and the comp plan being revamped and updated points to a company that's likely trying to like steady itself when it's going through severe instability. The most obvious potential issue going on is financial instability or maybe even insolvency. The constant flash sales, the extended discounts, and now the bringing in of Klarna are, to me, like major signals of like a cash flow problem. If their revenue streams were healthy, why would they constantly need to be incentivizing people to purchase? And like when I heard about this PowerStart system, it just seems like a quick cash grab. By front-loading bonuses and encouraging these rank advancements, they might be trying to boost those numbers before year end to stave off financial troubles. So I think in this case, the worst case scenario for them is this is like a last-ditch effort to pad their books before preparing for bankruptcy or maybe like selling off the company. If their financials are in dire shape, December could very well be their final chance to like make some money to save face before creditors or investors step in. Another option, as we discussed in my last video, and that is a constant source of discussion in the MLM and anti-MLM communities, is their potential shift from an MLM model to an affiliate model. The reason that this is still sort of top of mind for me is just about that secrecy and urgency of this last meeting. It just would align with what a lot of other companies and other major MLMs like Beachbody and Beautycounter have recently gone through. And as I've discussed in past videos, this affiliate model will sidestep the criticisms of MLM. And this like intense focus on lower ranking reps could maybe be a way that they're sort of like testing the waters in like an effort to gauge how willing people would be to stick with the company. If they are going to announce that they're moving to an affiliate only model, they would absolutely need a buy-in from those reps to make the transition happen smoothly. But of course, if this happens, we will almost guaranteed to see what happened in Beachbody, Beautycounter, Rodan and Fields, and all those other companies. What happened with those reps will happen in Monat. the top earners will just jump to another MLM. Another possibility, or something that can be happening simultaneously with these other theories, is that there's some like leadership restructuring. The reason that I mention this is just with like some of the legal troubles that Monat has gone through in past years. I especially have been kind of like keeping that thought in the back of my mind with the use of the word synergy so often in the meeting with the SEDs and EDs, like it was on all their paperwork and stuff. So it just felt like a very specific word choice to use. So I didn't know if they were trying to like look for synergy amongst everyone. I'm wondering if there's some like dissatisfaction or like friction among maybe top leaders or with top leaders in corporate. And if this is the case, that meeting may have just been the company trying to discuss with those top reps before making any public announcement. And that could explain better the NDAs to like avoid this news leaking. I don't know. But overall, like the mention of this PowerStart and these like heavy promotions and bonuses scream desperation. It is clear that Monat is kind of clinging to recruitment as like their last line of defense. And interestingly, this is something that we've seen with other companies. What came to mind for me was Body, or formerly Beachbody. In January of 2024, Body released their growth game plan, which offered revamped bonuses. And then less than a year later, in October of 2024, they announced that they were switching to an affiliate model. And if Monat is following a similar trajectory, this frantic year-end push could signal a pivot that's already in motion. And I just instantly thought that Monat's new PowerStart feels like the same playbook that Body went through. Like throw everything at recruitment to inflate those numbers to give the appearance of improvements or of success, while quietly laying the groundwork of like a complete structural overhaul. So if we kind of look to Body as an example, if they are on the same path, we could see a very similar timeline from Monat in like 6 to 12 months. So to me, at this point, the PowerStart bonuses don't look like a growth strategy as much as they kind of look like a stalling tactic. And I did just want to briefly touch on sort of the vibe from reps during the meeting and then after the meeting. It was, of course, like you can probably imagine, just like very overhyped. Most of it was like generic fluff of saying like, so exciting and I can't wait. But there were a few like honorable mentions. There was one, they are stackable, I can't breathe. I'm screaming, how is this real life? So many prayers have been answered. And then a classic, thank you God and Urdaneta family. And then after the announcement, as you can imagine, like my Instagram feed was just wall to wall, all posts, all stories were reps sharing this announcement. And there was like one particular rep who was like very emotional about it. And I am a crier. I cry at things all the time. So I can understand that. But what my confusion was like, what part was she crying about?
I was about to get on here and tell you what we just launched. But I am like speechless and overly emotional because of the doors that just opened. Thanks to this company. Like, what in the world? So I'm going to need some time to process. My team messages are blowing up because this is just incredible. But like, this is good. This is good. I feel like, I don't know, I know everybody at the company has different thoughts, because there's been a lot going on in our industry, and just like a lot going on in the world. But like, this is an answered prayer and I can't wait to share it with y'all. So BRB.
I just only wanted to include that one as an example because I genuinely feel like no matter what this announcement was going to be, this was probably going to be the reaction from a lot of reps. I just don't see how that announcement adds up to like answered prayers. Okay, so to sort of wrap this all up, I just feel like this entire build up to this announcement was like ridiculous. And as we saw more from them after the NDAs and the emergency trip to Miami, the photo shoots, and then all of like the promotional stuff after about their trip to Miami, it was just kind of like, I can tell this is going to be sort of a letdown. And it just really wasn't that big of an announcement. Like, all of this for a revamped comp plan seems like a little much, but whatever Monat is currently planning, it does not feel like it's coming from a place of stability. And I don't know if that's like a structural shift or like financial strain or just recruitment panic, but the desperation is palpable. I am very curious to see where Monat is in the next 6 to 12 months. And with that, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, all those kinds of things. It helps me to build out this channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!